today, and I am absolutely excited because we got the next set of materials from Bob Jones University for Trinity Schoolwork. It is March right now, and she started her K-4 curriculum, or pre-K, in August, actually in September. And we ordered it in August. It came in September. So she started that coursework in September, and she is done. It's very easy to get through, very quick to get through. If you are here because of ABZ Minimalist, and you saw the interview that she did with us, you know that it was Alicia from ABZ Minimalist that recommended Bob Jones University to us. I was set to go with Abeka. And Abeka is a wonderful, wonderful program. But when I looked at Bob Jones University upon Alicia's suggestion, I saw that it was more appropriate for Trinity. I liked Abeka's curriculum, and I really like Bob Jones University curriculum. The difference was that with Abeka, the DVDs and videos or streaming had the teachers just teaching the class, and it was as if the student is just looking at a classroom recording. With Bob Jones University, the interaction is directly between the instructor and the student, and I really liked that. And so I went with Bob Jones University. So thank you again, Alicia with ABZ Minimalist, for suggesting Bob Jones. So we're here at Cloverleaf Forest. We just arrived at this RV resort today, and when we got here, all of the curriculum was waiting for us. So I want to do the unboxing in front of you, share it with all of you, and I'm excited to see what we got. We only had 2 boxes for K4, and now we've got, was that 5 boxes for K5. So let's see what we got. Here's one of the smaller boxes. I did the exact same thing when I was a teacher in the classroom. Whenever I got something new for my students, I was so excited. So the fact that this is something that I'm able to continue doing as a full-time RVer is just wonderful. So this first box, it says it's K5 Math. I wanted to wait to get my binders and everything to see how many packets and how many binders I would need. So this looks like K5 Math. This is the teacher, facilitator, parent, instructor, and leader guide. And these are the student handouts. So they're pre-punched, which I appreciate that with the 3-hole punches. I'm just going to throw boxes down here. They're already punched, which is great. And then here's another small one. It's very, very light. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so I went through in the entire video and realized about 3.5 minutes into the original video, it stopped recording. So I'm going to show you what I've unboxed. I've unboxed everything else so far, and I'm going to show you what we had in those boxes. So starting with the DVDs, for K4, we only had 1 set of DVDs. For K5, we've got 3. So we've got the K5 Beginnings, and this is the listening, composition, phonics, reading, art, music, motor skills, and early concepts in science and heritage studies. Besides that, we've got Bible, and I love that there is a dedicated Bible course for K5. For K4, there was not a dedicated course, but what we did prior to starting each lesson, we used this 1-year devotions for preschoolers. I'm sorry, help if I could read. This is book 1. We've also got book 2. And so we're going to continue with these devotionals, and we'll continue with book 2 as well. But there's a short devotional for each day, as you can see, and it gives you also a scripture as well as a prayer. So this one is just May 13th. I opened randomly, and it's gives you the devotion, but the Bible verse is Psalm 1 through 3. I'm sorry, Psalm 1 and 3. And it says, he's like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season. And then the prayer is, Lord, teach me all I need to know so I can please you as I grow. And all of the prayers are just very short, and they all rhyme just like that. So they're very easy for a child, a preschooler, to say. But I love, like I said, that there's that dedicated Bible course. The next set of DVDs is for math, and it is Mrs. Franklin for math, and it keeps Farmer and Mrs. Brown and Cheddar in characters that were introduced in K4. For beginnings, it still has Mrs. Lawson. Last year or last course study, we had Miss Liston and Miss Lawson. We don't have Miss Liston for K5, but we still have Miss Lawson. And that's nice because the students can get used to a teacher interacting with them, and they still have that same teacher. So that's nice. The workbooks that came in is a K5 Bible Truths workbook. And it's got just some of the worksheets that are in there. You've got K5 Math workbook, as well as a phonics practice workbook. And this has the reading and the writing and that. One thing that I do love about Bob Jones University is that they do teach cursive writing. And that is an art that I think has been lost, and it should be retained. I think it was New York schools have now reintroduced cursive writing. I think it was New York, but they've reintroduced it. There are some historical documents that we have, and that these students, when they're young adults and adults, will have access to, and so many of them won't even be able to read them. So Bob Jones does introduce and focus on that cursive writing, and they start with precursive. These are flashcards that came in, and you can see they start with a precursive writing right from the beginning. Okay, and they write this way, so it gets them ready or used to that hand that they need to write in cursive. Besides these, we've got reading books that came in, and these are just individual readers. I'll pull out one so you can see. They're just short readers to get the kids started. Introduces them to reading. Okay, and on the back, each has a reading reward, and it says, this book belongs to, and you write their name, and it says, give me a big hug for reading. So I like that. There are 32 books altogether in that packet. We've got student handouts for K5 beginnings. Again, that's your phonics and literature and that. K5 Bible handouts. This is the K5 video lesson guide. Oh, that way. And this just shows you what videos they should be on. It's really like a lesson plan. It shows you the crux of each lesson, each day, and what number video should go with each day and each subject. This is the K5 guide. So this is for the teachers and facilitators, parents. Okay. This is the K5 beginner's guide or beginnings guide. Again, for the whoever's leading the class. This is a student manipulatives packet, and these are very sturdy. They're made with a very strong cardboard, but I have a laminating machine that I recently purchased, and I'll be laminating these also, just because they'll hold up a little bit better. And I'll show you the laminating machine that I got. This is from Amazon, and it's an Amazon Basics laminating machine. It's very small, very compact. It's only $21, so it's a nice price. And because we're full-time RVers, space is always an issue. So this fits right in the bottom drawer that we have dedicated for Trinity's schoolwork, road schooling, homeschooling, and also her crafts and arts drawers. So this fits right in there. You can also get the thermal laminating pouches. This is 100 pouches, and we got them again on Amazon, $11 and some change when they're on sale. But regular price, they're $14 and something for 100 pouches. So that's a great price. This is the work text for beginnings, and these are worksheets that can be ripped out. And the reason that I'm saying that is because there was a work text for K4, and what I did was I ripped all the pages out and just had them spiral bound, just because they hold up a little bit better for daily use. They're in this all the time, and so it would hold up a little bit better. I think I'm going to try and see how it holds up. And because this year I'm planning on just using not spiral binders, 3-hole binders. And so I think I'm going to hole punch these and still rip them out, but I think I may use the 3-hole punch and include them in the D-ring binders that I'm going to use for each subject, for reading or beginnings, and then for phonics, for Bible, and whatever other subject that was we have here. I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'll check in with you later and see how that goes. This year we got a teacher's edition with the reading books, those individual little books that I showed you. Now it says on the curriculum overview, when you purchase them through BJU online, it says to contact them if you want a teacher's edition. But this came with the teacher's edition for reading, so that's nice. The others didn't come with the teacher's edition, but I found last year I did not need a teacher's edition. I didn't purchase it, and I didn't need it because when you have those guides that I showed you, these facilitators guides, it tells you every day what you need to do. So I don't know if a teacher's guide is necessary, if that's something I'm going to invest in. I think it may just be extra money spent for nothing. And again, because we're limited on space in the RV, you don't want to take up too much space with things that you don't really need. This is a math video lessons guide. And then also another facilitator's guide for math. And these are all fairly thick, as you can see. So there's a lot to go with them. And then the math handouts. Okay, so they're separated nicely, color coded. You're not going to get mixed up. In the package also were a set of Unifix cubes, and these are great for math. So I know these will be used with the math lessons. Patterning, multiplication, subtraction, addition, sorting, measuring, numbers, grouping, division. You can use these for the 4 basic types of math: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and you can use them for a number of other things as well. So these are nice that they came with them. That was all that was there. There was a lot, again, 5 boxes, as you saw at the beginning of the first video that was incorporated into this one. I'm going to wrap it up for now, and we'll check back in a couple months with this and tell you how it's going, what I did, what I didn't do, how it worked. And before I end, I just want to thank Alicia once again from ABZ Minimalist for suggesting Bob Jones University. Absolutely great curriculum. Thank you so much, and I'll see you here again next time.